Going live. All right, we're live. All right, guys, I had to make a new video deal on here because the one I made before, I couldn't figure out how to get into it. So hopefully some people actually show up to this thing. We're live, guys. Here's the T-shirts. They are the soft cotton. Those of you who bought one, I appreciate it. No one's in here yet, so I'm pretty much just talking to a screen. But those of you who did buy one, I hope you're enjoying it. And those of you who didn't, if you commented, you have a chance to win one here in a bit. So welcome to the live chat. Remember, guard your privacy. Yeah, I mean, keep that out of the video. Just in case we get about my feet. No one's here yet.
Taller seat.
Oh, we got a couple people in here. Yeah, there is. Okay, there we go. We got 2 people. Someone comment so I know this is working if you're watching right now. Dude, your sheet's a little lower.
I was trying to find another one. Hold on.
I don't know how to view the people. Live, perfect. Randy Matthews, put me down for your next short order. Randy, thank you for emailing me. I actually I took note of that. If I do another order, when I do another order, I'll get you down for a medium. I think it was a medium. Correct me if I'm wrong. Medium? Bugman, hello. Brian Ladley. Brian, hey, thank you for ordering the 3 T-shirts. Okay, Randy, adult large. I'll have you down for that. Guys, this is Rhys. He's joined me. He's got a different seat.
How's it going?
I was sitting a little taller. I'm on the stool. Bugman, are you still at junior college? I think I know who you are. I had you in class when you were in 10th grade. How much is a T-shirt? I was selling them for $15 in person and $18 shipped. Gravel Academy, my dude. What's up, man? Cobra Kyle. Dude, do you watch Cobra Kyle's?
Mm-hmm.
Cobra Kyle's got a pretty good channel. He's got a YT. He's in the YT gang. George, I thought it was you, George. One of my all-time favorite students, Bugman. Congrats on the Chiefs win. Dude, so I'm out on a bike ride today. It was a little nicer today than it was yesterday, so I rode outside because I'm nuts. I took the mid-fat bike out. I actually washed it all up. You guys can unplug it. The mid-fat bike right there. I rode 22 miles in the slush, but beats the hell out of the trainer, that's for sure. And I got back at halftime, and Rhys was texting me. He's like, dude, this is a shit show. And so I got home, and I saw that they had tied it up. 66 degrees in New York. Gravel, dude, that don't seem right, man. I thought New York was colder than here.
I mean, they just had a storm, so
okay.
Maybe they're going through some weird weather.
The cycles of the weather. Wild game. Anyways, all right, so Rhys has joined me. You guys have seen Rhys in a lot of the videos. Let's talk gravel. I think one thing I've learned from doing the last couple of videos and doing this video, people want to see the gravel content. And we're really, really fortunate because we are in Kansas City, and I'd say the heart of gravel started in Emporia, Kansas.
Yeah, definitely. I heard on a podcast earlier this week that somewhere between like 70 and 80% of the roads in the U.S. are gravel still. So, yeah, we're the center of everything.
Dude, so I didn't plan on getting into gravel. I was on a ride one day, and Dustin Stock, who you've seen a lot of the videos, I passed him, and then he caught me on the road bikes. He's like, you ride gravel? I was like, no, but I have a gravel bike I commute on. So then I just got into it, and it's been a blast. I think I like gravel because, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I kind of want to know why you guys like gravel, but I like gravel because it combines road biking, it combines mountain biking, and it's kind of the road riding is boring. You got to keep your head on a swivel in mountain biking. Gravel, kind of more of the same. Potholes, baby heads, big rocks. So that's why I love gravel. It's not as boring as road riding. I want to hear. Tell me why you guys enjoy the gravel scene. I want to hear from Gravel Academy. This dude's hardcore into gravel. So he did the one out in I think it was California. You were out in California. You did the big one out there where they have the Chase Lounge. I don't remember what the race is called, but dude, he's way into it.
It's definitely the everything bike. Yeah, that's one of the comments. You can do road. We've done single track on gravel bikes. Yeah, it's the best.
You can do it all, and you can have one bike to pretty much do everything. Now, some single track you're not going to really want to take a gravel bike on, but Randy, you ordered your Salsa Journeyman and a medium shirt. I'll get you down for a medium. The Salsa Journeyman. I don't know. I know a little bit about bikes. I know Rhys knows way more than me. The Journeyman's the one Kylie has. It's aluminum. You can tour on it, but it's kind of replaced the Via. Kind of a do it all. It's a super budget friendly, but a really good spec gravel bike. So Randy, you're gonna like that one, I think.
Real comfortable.
The Gravel Mob. Elevation Gravel Mob. So he did this race, and there was the Chase Lounge, and he had like a gold chain on. Dude, I wish there was a way to share a picture, but he had like his like jersey unzipped and had like a gold chain on, like in his Chase Lounge picture.
That's sick.
I sent him mine where I was flexing at Dirty Cans. I was like, dude, almost as good as mine. Bugman, I'll get you a shirt. I don't know that I have what size you wear. I pretty much got rid of them all. I've saved some for the drawing. If I have one left, you or Randy, it's going to for sure. Studebaker, he likes the endurance side and remoteness of the gravel roads.
Yeah, I love that. Getting away from everything, getting away from the city.
Hell yeah, dude. Diverge Carbon. My Specialized is a Carbon Diverge, and I love it. Great bike. Rhys, you ride the Willard.
I got the Rally Willard, and it's aluminum. It's a good it's a pretty good entry-level bike, so you can always upgrade the components and stuff later. And then there's a lot of really good entry-level bikes. Once you get into like Salsa and some of those, that gets a little more expensive. But
the frames with the bikes are all pretty, like your bike's aluminum, but it's not entry anymore. New wheels, and you have 2 wheel sets. So Rhys has,
thanks to you. Yeah, you gave me an extra set of wheels, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I had a set of wheels laying around and gave it to Rhys, but he's basically he's taking his gravel bike. And Randy, you knew getting into gravel, your bike's going to be set up for gravel when you get it, but down the road you could always get another wheel set to have slick tires on, new cassette, and you could just throw those wheels on if you want to do a road ride. And the gravel bikes roll super fast on the road. I mean, you keep up just fine. 100-mile Century.
Yeah.
19, 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, and those were on 48 wide slick tires, but you could ride those on gravel or road. And we did our fastest Century ever was I was riding a gravel bike with fat tires on it.
Dude, it was like 19.9 miles an hour. A Century on a gravel bike, dude. I mean, you can do everything on a gravel bike. Let's see. I just upgraded to Rodeo Lab. Flammable 4.0 steel frame. Thing is smooth. Okay, I actually just saw an article, or it might have been a video on Rodeo Labs. Those bikes look sick. I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, it's a Colorado company, like every other bike brand. Rodeo Lab. I've seen those bikes. It's got like turquoise on it. Sick bikes.
I haven't seen that yet.
Nathan Dykes he's been subscribed for a while. Nathan, I appreciate you. You've been around for the long haul. He said, "Go Chiefs." That was a hell of a game.
Most insane football game I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, it was. I didn't see the first half, but from what I've heard,
The most insane part of the entire game.
Yeah, the
You're
most
gonna have to go
insane
back
part.
and watch it.
I got to watch the highlights for sure. Dude, Cobra Kyle, I don't know if you're still here, but your channel, I love it. Your sense of humor, the video with like the Full House theme, where you're sitting there like drinking your coffee, and he goes, "Oh hey," and he's like moved into his new place. Dude, you got to keep the content coming, man, because I feel like you're on the verge of blowing up. Your channel is awesome. I got a couple thumbs up. If you're still with me right now, give this video a thumbs up. There's 13 in here, and there's 2 thumbs up.
Am I gonna have to go in on my phone?
Yeah, go. You got to. Everyone, go like it right now. Which I've heard the likes don't do anything for you. All right, guys. 2019. I want to recap a little bit. Russell Berry, give me a thumbs up. Thank you, Russell. All right, let's talk about 2019, and I want to hear from you guys right now. Comment, Studebaker, thumbs up. What's your highlight of 2019? It may have not been a gravel race. It may have been a mountain bike race. It may have not been anything bike related, but what's your highlight? Mine obviously was Dirty Kansas. I didn't know what to expect going into this thing. Luckily, our buddy Dustin rides. He's done a couple of these races. He's completed a DK. Beating the sun and having everything go right that day for me was by far the highlight of my 2019. Rhys, the highlight.
I'd say DK was probably my low light. And then having the Bleeding Kansas ride after that was my redemption. So it'd either be Bleeding Kansas or one of our trips to Bentonville. Those were amazing. And we get better as we're riding on those because the trails are so awesome down there.
Dude, Micah's in. Okay, I'm gonna get back to that, Rhys. We're gonna talk about.
There's some business to get
to. We're gonna talk about your day at Dirty Kansas. I want to hear all about it. The story is incredible. But guys, Micah Wharton just popped in, and I don't know if you guys can see behind me. I gotta show you guys this, so everybody bear with me here. Okay, so I posted Micah's old mountain bike on Pink Bike, and he actually sold it by himself on Craigslist. And as a thank you for taking the time, it really wasn't that much time. He made me this. He's got a custom woodworking business called Red Barn KC. Check him out on Instagram. At the end of this video, I'm going to throw the tags to that. I got to plug this right now because I cherish this. I love it. I will not cut on this thing. But it's like this inlaid wood, different kinds of wood with the crank logo on here, and it's cutting board. And he brought this by my work the other day and gave it to me, and I was just blown away. So, Micah, if you're still watching, thank you again for that.
The only problem is it's too nice to use.
It's too nice to use, so it's going to sit back here with my other sign my mom got me. Russell Berry said, getting my first row gravel rig, Canada. Dude, if the Cannondale Topstone was around before I bought my Specialized, that would probably be the bike I have because my favorite all-time bike is that Cannondale CAD 10 right there. So, Russell, you're going to have a good one. Gravel Academy said, making a baby, highlight of his year. Dude, congratulations. I want to say this is going to be your second or third kid, but congratulations. Bugman quit community college to go to a better school. Dude, whatever you do, George, you're going to be successful, brother. Ryan Ty, my man Ryan Ty. I work with Ryan. He's been supporting since day one. Dude, I appreciate you. We're talking bikes, not wood. Fair enough, Micah. He said welcome. All right, so let's get back to talking bikes. All right, so I want to hear about the Dirty Kansas, your experience, Rhys. It wasn't exactly what you had planned. What distance were you signed up for?
Dustin and I signed up for the 100, and I wanted to be less than an hour behind him because I knew how fast he was going to be. And so at the halfway checkpoint, as long as I was within 30 minutes, I was still on pace. I had a crash and a flat where I tore a giant slash in my sidewall before I got to the halfway point, and I was still ahead of pace. So I was making good time, felt great, and then probably around mile 70, started cramping, hurting, couldn't take down any more food, couldn't take down any more water. I was just drinking too much water and nothing else. And I think I was so worried on trying to stay hydrated that I just overdid it with water and got sick. And so by, I think mile 75, I was toast. And the funny part is that I sent a text to my wife, and I'm like, I don't think I can do it. And she's like, you wuss, you can make it, come on. And then I just sent my location, just a picture of my location, and sent it to her with no explanation.
And she got that, and she's like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. So Dustin came and saved me, and I was done at that point. I couldn't go any further. So just heat exhaustion or something got to me.
And what's funny about that is I got to Kim mile 150, the last checkpoint, and I was absolutely spent. I mean, you can see the salt on my jersey. And I was like, hey, how's Rhys and Dustin? She's like, they're good.
Yeah, we purposely didn't say anything to Kim because we didn't want her relaying that to Tyler. So we're like, yeah, he's still on his bike. So
dude, I'm glad that she didn't, because my mindset at that point, I was in a really, really dark place. My legs had been cramping for a while, and I was trying to keep nutrition in my body. But at that point, Dirty Cans at mile 150, when it's that hot, I couldn't really eat. So I'm sucking down goos. I'm chasing the goos with water. And if they would have told me that he didn't finish, that probably – because we've ridden together for the last year, our training rides, we pretty much do our training rides together. And that would have – I'm a mental midget at times, and that would have really screwed me. So I appreciated them not telling her. But my got 11 with this still. My highlight of Dirty Kansas, finishing was cool, but the vegan cyclist story. So all the pros are at Dirty Kansas. Some big name guys, Taylor Finney. But there's a really good YouTuber. A lot of you guys know who he is. His name's the Vegan Cyclist. Unbelievable videos. If you don't subscribe to him, you should, because I think probably the best cycling YouTuber. Strong rider. And so he was with the front group for the first 64 miles. We get to I'm at mile like 190, middle of nowhere, Kansas, and I am hurting. And I'm coming up on this dude, and this is right after I lost my GoPro. My GoPro on the front of my bike fell off. I had a little cheap plastic mount off Amazon, and it cracked. I backtracked. I found the GoPro, and I'm like hustling. I come up on this dude with a GoPro Hero 7 on the back of his bike. And I'm like, that's a really nice GoPro for this dude just to have it on the back of his bike like that. I get up next to him, and it's the VC. And he is in a world of hurt. I wanted to pull out my camera and be like, Vegan Cyclist, but I was hurting too. I didn't want to put a camera in his face. I was like, VC. He goes, bruh. He's like, almost to the single digits. And at that point, adrenaline kicked in. I was like, dude, I'm going to beat the Vegan Cyclist. And I got him by 4 minutes. And as strong as he is, and that was probably, I'd say, the highlight of my day. And beating the Sun, too. I beat the Sun by 11 minutes. So that was really, really cool. Drew Lyles thumbed up. Brian Ladley beat the Sun. Definitely, man. And I knew the sun was setting at a certain time, and I was like 30 seconds slower than what I thought it was setting, but the sunset time adjusted, and so I beat it by 11 minutes, which was huge because I was sprinting. I almost left the GoPro. I'm glad I didn't, because I had a lot of good footage on it. How do you know each other? Did you hook up riding? So our buddy Dustin, he knew Dustin from high school. I met Dustin on a road ride, and we started riding gravel bikes. And then these guys got in touch, and then I met up with these guys for a ride one day, and we've just been training. We're on the KC Gravel Crushers team. We're trying to grow that team, and we're trying to, promote gravel cycling in this area. We're trying to promote bike shops. We're trying to get a big group ride going to where we can just go out. And I don't know if you guys have ever trained for these long races, but if you do it solo, it really, really sucks. And having some teammates to do it with makes it all the better. My highlight was any part of the summer my shoulder wasn't broken. So Micah is a really, really strong mountain biker, and you broke your shoulder at the downhill cup or whatever. What's it called? It's in Bentonville. But he broke his collarbone. He had like his first or second ride on his brand new bike and like snapped his collarbone. Micah helped me out with what that downhill race series is called that you did. Okay, Russell Berry said we need a bi-weekly gravel ride. All right, so Russell.
We're trying to get that together. We had our first official one.
We did. So it's actually a KC Gravel Crushers ride. That's kind of our team. Or that's where we're kind of using our groups. We had our first one. We're going to try to do those on Sundays. And I'm also going to be linking up Arkansas Enduro Series. Micah broke his shoulder. I'm going to be linking up with Dave's Bike Shop, and I think after I'm done with wrestling season, we're going to start doing some gravel rides from his shop over in the Raymore area on Saturdays, and I'll probably still do rides on Sundays. During the week right now, I am absolutely booked because wrestling season, I have duels and I have tournaments and all that stuff. We got 16 in here right now.
So 3 Feet Cycling does a gravel ride Thursday evenings in Olathe. And then Saturday mornings, Lifetime in Lenexa does a gravel ride with Scott Chalupnik, and they do a pretty good ride. It usually has 2 or 3 groups because it's big enough to separate into a slow and a fast group. They do, 30 or 40 miles. And that's Saturday morning, which usually we're we're all tied up Saturday morning, but we try to get to it.
Yeah, if I'm free, I try to go. If I'm free, I'm basically riding my bike or making a YouTube video. I don't watch cable. I hardly watch football. I missed the first half of this game today. But I'll post those two, what Rhys just said. I'll figure that out, and I'll post that in the description of when those rides are going to be. Nathan Dykes, yo, Sniper, what's up? He said, hey, what's up, dude? Nathan Dykes, the highlight of 2019 for me was recovering from a serious injury and hitting my mileage goal for the year. Dude,
sweet.
Goals. Congratulations. You got to freaking have goals. I set daily goals. Like, I'm going to ride this many miles. And if I say I'm going to do it, I got to do it, especially if I post it on the Instagram.
Strava is a good way to keep track of that. Strava, or I think Garmin's another good way to do that.
Garmin Connect.
Yeah. Which
you can use Strava to post. Kind of the two go hand in hand. Gravel Academy said, I'm stuck on Zwift 5 hours a week. No outdoor riding. Ouch. Dude, Gravel Academy, can I ask why? I know he's got his wife's pregnant right now, so he's probably.
You better get it in quick.
Yeah, get the riding in. Yeah, that's what I told Chad. I told Cross that. I'm like, dude, get a trainer and just post up, because my buddy Chad just had a baby. I'm like, get a trainer and just sit there and watch the baby and ride. Okay, Lux Spora, any advice on descending on gravel? Yeah, daddy duty, I was going to say.
Stay loose. Stay relaxed, stay back.
Yeah. Dude, you were behind me in Bleeding Kansas, which I want to touch on that race. That Rhys was, dude, he was strong. I was hurting.
I forgot that turn.
Dude, so we're going down a hill, and he's behind me, and I'm competitive. I don't want him to beat me. I don't want Dustin to beat me. Like the segments, Dustin got us on the segments because power to weight ratio, the dude weighs like 150 pounds, and he's freaking strong, and he rides all the time. But I didn't want Rhys to beat me. And so we're flying down this hill. It was one of those segments, and my front tire kind of slid. Somehow I caught it, but I almost ate shit, dude. You saw it.
Yeah.
It was twice. It was bad. I stay loose, man.
You did some Tokyo drifting around that corner.
I did. Stay loose in the drops. Don't be all tense. You'll feel your tenseness in your neck, especially road or gravel. You'll be sore there from your tense. Just loosen up, get in the drops. Just hang out in the hoods, hang out in the flats, the drops, change your position up, just stay loose. I like descending in the drops.
Yeah, if you're relaxed, then your bike will eat up most of the bumps and keep you going straight. So, like if you're behind someone who's staying relaxed and you're flying, you'll see their bike move all over the place. But
it's sketchy.
They don't even notice it because they're just staying nice and cool with it.
Micah said, get a Gradone and you go faster down hills. So if you're one of the 18 in here right now and you saw my last gravel video, this is the dude. Micah's got the Gradone. It's a Trek Madone, and Micah's a freaking stallion when it comes to racing bikes. He's fast. So he has like the super fast Grace gravel bike now, the Gradone.
I can't wait to do some Bentonville mountain biking with him.
I cannot
full send.
Micah, I cannot wait for you to teach us how to ride bikes in Bentonville. We may drop the hammer if you're there.
We're gonna have to.
He's gonna tow us in though. He's got to.
Yeah.
DFW Free Rider, congratulations, man. Hope to see you soon. DFW Free Rider is a guy who I met a while back, and then I saw him last time or 2 times ago when I was in Bentonville. He is from Texas. He is an awesome mountain biker. He's also got a YT. He's got a Capra though. And he's got a really good channel. So go check out DFW Free Rider, guys, on YouTube. Super cool guy, really strong rider. Michael Tharp, how do we enter for the T-shirt? Okay, well, I'm actually glad you asked because I have a pin right here, and I've got the hat. This guy brought up the T-shirt. So all the people, I think there's 35 so far that have put in for the T-shirt. Your names are all in this old salsa hat. I'm going to put in, if you guys want to put in for the T-shirt and you haven't already, I'll put you in. Micah said you will drop the hammer. So let me know if you want to be put in the drawing. I'm going to put Bugman in there. I'm going to put Randy in there. And I'm going to put Michael Tharp in there. Hold on, bear with me here. I'm going to make some tags.
Thanks for stopping by, Randy. He says he's got to go.
Randy, watch the video to see if you won. Bugman. Randy.
What's going on, Jeremy Klein?
Mike Tharp. Jeremy Klein. What up, dude? All right. If you guys want to be in the drawing and you didn't comment on the last video, Should have followed directions. No, I'm just kidding. I'll make you a little tag right here, and I'll throw your name in. We'll do this here shortly, but I'm having too much fun talking about gravel right now. Gravel Academy said, I'm retiring in 2 years, moving down to Nashville, going to make an appearance eventually with the KC Crushers.
Oh, yeah?
Dude, when you're on your way to Nashville, stop in Kansas City, give me a shout, and we will go I'll show you some of the finest gravel roads the United States has to offer. Dude, I want to plug someone else right now. I want to plug Tricombe Skincare. Rhys has got the hat on.
This is my good luck hat. I switched from the Chiefs hat to this hat as the Chiefs were getting crushed and turned it around.
Dude, Tricombe. I don't think I have any of the lip balm. I got tons of them. But guys, this stuff, Tricombe Skincare, it's a Kansas City company. My buddy Joel I used to ride with a lot, and now he just lifts weights. He owns the company, him and his wife Natalie. And this is the best stuff. My girlfriend had like some dry skin or whatever and started using I don't have any out here, the all-purpose oil, and he cleared up the skin, healed it up. It was dry. She's good now. So check out Tricombe. Drew Lyles said, keep up the awesome videos. I got to go to work. That sucks, but go watch some YouTube while you're there, Drew.
Just
Russell Berry said, I'm in. Russell, making it now. Rhys, tell me if anybody else.
All right. Haven't seen it yet.
Russell Berry. Russell, I got you in the drawing. Lori S. Lori, I think she just commented on the video. I got you in the drawing.
Oh, I just got this picture. That's Amelia, my youngest. They're watching. I guess the whole family. Liz, Haley, Nora, Amelia. How's it going?
What's up, guys?
You guys watching?
Lori. Yeah, I was telling Rhys, I was like, so did you tell Liz where you're going? And he's like, yeah, they're going to watch. I was like, did she call you an idiot? Lori S., any advice for someone in an area with no cycling community? Find riding solo, but fun in a group.
Start your own group.
Yeah. Took the words out of my mouth.
I had to.
Dude, sorry. Start your own group. And Lori, meet people on rides. So as you're going solo on rides, kind of just start talking to people. Most cyclists are really nice. But then there's always those roadies that are just assholes.
Yeah. Especially the tri guys.
Yeah, the triathlon dudes.
We'll never talk.
Don't talk to those guys. Okay, Michael Phillips said, collab MTV video at Brown County, Indiana this summer. You've got to get out there if you haven't yet. Brown County, I watch a guy on YouTube. His name is Hunt Style. He is from Indiana, and he did a video on Brown County. I actually watched, and those trails look amazing. That's a super underrated area. So I agree, Michael. You need to get down to Indiana. It's not too far, too terribly far. Dale's Apple, congrats on the 1,500 subs. Dale, thank you. It's a hobby, man. I have fun with it. When I'm not riding bikes or teaching kids or coaching wrestling, I'm editing videos. So I have a lot of fun with it.
Definitely inspiration. They keep us on the road. Every time I see them, I'm like, damn, I want to get out. I want to get out
on the rides.
Except for today. That's in kind of
today was cold. I tried the whole foil. I tried to not use the heat warmers on my toes. I tried to put the foil on my toes today to keep them warm, and it didn't really do much for me, but it was pretty cold still. Let's see. Instagram. Guys, my Instagram account. It's just Theys Rides. I do daily videos when I'm riding just for fun. Go check that out if you're not following me on that yet.
And then I post Casey's Gravel Crushers. I post stuff from our rides, and always whenever Tyler's doing updates on his YouTube, I'll post those as well.
Casey Gravel Crushers. Gravel Academy, that's exactly why I like gravel, because roadies are douchebags. Excuse my French. Dude, not all of them are douchebags.
I do believe that is French, though.
Yes. There's some roadies, though, where I'm out riding and I'll pull up next to them just to say hi or kind of chat. And they're just not real friendly. People on gravel are nice. They like to have a good time. It's a lot like mountain bikers, same kind of community.
Mountain bikers are much more chill.
They, but I agree with that. Let's see.
But you can follow us on Strava as well. We have Casey Gravel Crushers and then Theys. It's just Tyler Epstein, right?
Yeah, it's just Theys Rides. Oh, my Strava is just my name, Tyler Epstein. Yeah. All right. Let's see, are we missing comments up here? Let's talk about 2020. I kind of want to start on this. I want to know what your guys' cycling-related goals are to 2020. So I'd love for you guys to comment. Rhys, your 2020 goals.
I did 5,000 miles this year, or I guess 2019. So I want to try to beat that. Maybe get up to 6,000 miles, and then I don't really have any races planned except for the Mid-South race. Definitely want to do a lot more mountain biking and progress with mountain biking and get out on the bike more.
I think that's my goal too, the mountain biking.
I've signed up for like 10 races already.
I've signed up for some gravel events. I'm not a really strong mountain biker though. I can climb all day, but I'm not good at drops and jumps and all that stuff. Jumps scare me. But you said something in there. You've only signed up for one race. What was the name of that race?
Mid-South.
Mid-South.
Previously the Land Run race.
Okay. So, guys, say what you will about them changing the name. I said this in my last video. I could give a rat's fat ass what the name of the race is called. Sorry, my language. People are kind of upset about this. I don't care if it's called Land Run. I don't care if it's called Mid-South. I don't care if it doesn't have a name. Guys, Mid-South, Land Run, unbelievable event. Bobby Wintle, his energy. You pass the finish line. He gives you a hug. They shut down the whole downtown in Stillwater. They've got music. He comes out on his guitar and plays the guitar. It's unbelievable. So the name thing, I get it. You know, it's kind of one of those things where like that's kind of, you know, it's not really that big of a deal. But they're trying to respect, you know, the Native Americans that got forced off their land and all that. But that event is amazing. So if you haven't checked it out, you need to.
Yeah, Bobby's an amazing guy to meet too.
Dude, he'll sit and talk with you. He's cool. We did his one night stand mountain bike race, and it was awesome. Jay Bratt doing the DK 200 this year? ? I hope so. I put my name in for the lottery. We'll see if I get selected. The last 2 years I wasn't selected. I had to get my entry through a transfer last year, so hopefully I get in. Apparently no transfers this year too, is what I heard.
So doing the Smithville gravel race, is that the one that's got all the hills? It's like really, really hilly. That's going to be a tough one, especially for your first race.
Who said that?
There.
And then there's Opa-Wahoo. Opa-Wahoo up in
that's another one, right?
It's up north somewhere. That's a really good one I want to check out. But yeah, I'm going to try to do the DK, Jay Bratt. Russell Berry, you're going to have to make your way south to Miami County, straight down 169. We have tons of great gravel. Miami County is where we ride a lot.
Yeah, we get into Miami County quite a bit.
Yeah, dude, I've ridden in Miami County. Russell, hit us up on the Casey Gravel Crushers page or
Strava. You can see our routes on Strava if you follow Tyler, or if you follow Casey Gravel Crushers on Strava. You can look at our maps and see where we ride, and we're definitely in Miami County. I'm pretty sure.
Hit us up, dude. Let's ride. Gravel Academy said 5,000 miles. Okay. Another Chase in unpaved Pennsylvania, 120 miles, 10K plus feet of climb. Dude.
That's a beast.
That's a beast of a ride. 5,000 miles is a big year. And the Chase Lounge. He brought up the Chase Lounge, which I think is the coolest thing in gravel. Dude, you get to take your picture by this like fancy, it used to be red, now it's gold, Chase Lounge. So if you guys aren't familiar, look up the Salsa Chase Lounge. I want to get as many patches as I can and like put them on my bag.
But they keep adding to the races that they're doing. And it doesn't matter if you're in first, second, and third place and you're racing with the pros, they all stop and take a picture with it, which is pretty awesome.
Yep. Even if there are like three in the lead pack, they'll all stop and like pose together. It's really cool. And let's see here. Smithville Gravel Grinder Hilly. I've heard it is really hilly, Studebaker. I heard it is. I wanted to do that one last year, but I had a football game Friday night. They got delayed till Saturday, and they rescheduled the game till Saturday. And I can't be like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and miss the football game to go race bikes.
That's really muddy, too, year. Wasn't
Apparently,
this
past year, it actually did end up being pretty good. So I didn't get to go to that one because I had a football game, but next year. Russell Berry says, signed team Grip and Rip, hoping to complete 4 big gravel events between road racing.
Grip and Rip, that's a fast group.
Grip and Rip, yeah, I've heard of them.
They got a lot of really
Kansas
fast.
City.
Yeah, they used to be out of Eric's bike shop in Lenexa. I'm not sure if or Oval Park. I'm not sure if they still are, but they've got a lot of really fast ladies on that team too.
I've seen the jerseys. Well, then I'll find another. Dude, no, Studebaker. Dude, do the Smithville one.
Yeah, you can do it.
Do the Smithville one. It's just a gravel race, man. I mean, I think it's hilly. Don't quote me on that. It could be just kind of not hilly. I don't really know. I don't know that area that well. I would do it, man. Set a goal and do it. Ryan Ty, congrats on 1,500 subs. You've come such a long way. I'm pretty sure, bro. Can't wait for 5,000 subs. Me neither, Ryan. I can remember hanging out in the lunchroom with you, asking for advice on this and that. Dude, I could talk bikes all day, and I will tell you this, Ryan. Miss hanging out with you every day in lunch duty. I'm over at Scott now, which is fine. I like it just fine, but always enjoyed chatting with you in the lunchroom. You work super hard, and I appreciate you for that. The dude works his ass off at Belton. When you started out, you've come really far. Appreciate it, man. Russell Berry, I will for sure. Studebaker, give a thumbs up. Dude, Studebaker, do it. He's been subscribed for a while. I don't know your first name, but I appreciate you, dude. You can do it, man. Y'all got to start somewhere, right?
Nope.
Need one?
No, I'm good.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Bartender. So when are you doing the drawing?
The drawing? Let's do it now. Hold on.
You do it right now?
Yeah. Hold on.
All right. Get your hat ready for you.
Yeah. How many people we still got in there?
All right. You got 23 people.
23 people.
Did you put my name in here?
No. Sorry. Rhys is the only person. Rhys is the only person who commented. I didn't put his name in. He doesn't.
I'm getting ready to slip it in right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a little trick.
There you go. All right. Hold on. All right.
We're losing them.
We're losing them? All right. I'm back, guys. Let's do this drawing.
All right.
How many people are spilling over? All right. 23 people. All right, guys.
So here's the hat. No looking.
I'm not going to look. Here we go. These are the T-shirts. We're doing the drawing right now. Kevin. All right, Studebaker is Kevin.
Dustin showed up.
Dustin Stockton. Oh, the man, the myth, the legend. The dude who got us into gravel came in.
Yeah, everything is his fault from here on out.
He said, is Mid-South a race or leisure ride this year? What do you think, bro?
They can't. These guys can't leisure.
There's no leisure. There's no leisure. My name and leisure, Ties Rides and leisure don't go hand in hand. Gravel Academy said, did you guys see that the belt buckle for Wild West Gravel Grinder, maybe the coolest award for crushing 120 miles? I haven't seen that, but I know that Leadville gives a belt buckle.
Did Steamboat do it?
15.
Just one now. Did Steamboat do belt buckles too?
Dustin, did Steamboat do belt buckles? Dude, 15,000 feet of elevation over 120 miles.
That's
insane. Leisure for life. BS.
I like
Micah.
that style.
Dude, no. Micah sends it.
He was feeling leisure on our last group ride.
Yeah, Micah, you were hurting just a bit on the last one.
It'd been a while since he'd been on a bike, though.
Dustin Stockton. All right, guys, so these are the T-shirts. They're heather orange. They kind of look like a creamsicle, though.
That's a coral.
Coral.
Maybe.
They got the logo on the back. They're soft cotton. Those of you who already bought one, you can kind of attest. They're pretty comfortable, I think. Micah said fact. So we're going to do 3 of these, 3 names. I believe there's like 36, 37 people who commented and have their name in here. Guys, if I don't have your size, I should. I have one of every size up to 2X left. But if for some reason I don't have your size, I'll get your size. But we're going to draw 3. Kristen McCoy. If you get
She's trying to get us down to Florida.
come to Florida. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we're game for that weather.
We have some pretty good trails, and it's warmer than Mo. Absolutely.
And flat. You can fly on that.
Definitely warmer than Mo right now. Brian said they are super comfortable. Thank you. Kim, my girlfriend, who just had knee surgery, she's inside right now, just like right over there in the house.
Should we go get her? No, I'm just kidding.
No, that she'd be pissed. She said, proud of what Ty's rides and the Crushers are doing for the KC bike community. Excited to be one of your roadies. Ha. Thank you, Kim. Super comfortable wearing mine today on this beautiful warm day. Don't pick medium. That is mine. All right. So
no, yours is this medium.
This medium. All right. So 3. We're going to draw 3.
All right.
All right. No looking. No looking. All right. First one. Oh. Dude, these are doubled up. I got to redraw this. I didn't see
We're going to start this whole thing over. Next show.
I want a t-shirt. Savage Con. Hold on.
You need me to do
this one?
Yeah.
All right. Chris Hazlewood. The first winner is Chris Hazlewood. You can't see that. The light. I got one of those ring lights. The garage is super bright now. Chris Hazlewood. You are the first winner. Chris, I will reach out to you. I'll get your address, and I will get your shirt shipped early this week. That is the first one. Chris Hazlewood. The next one. All right. No looking. No looking. Is that one?
Yep. You're good.
The next one, Jermey Theys. Jermey Theys. Savage Con is Connor. Connor, I will get you a shirt, dude. Don't worry about that. I will have one for you, Connor. Jermey Theys. So I got Chris Hazlewood and Jermey Theys. Congrats, Chris. Congrats, Chris. Congrats, Jeremy. All right, last one. Here we go. All right. Is that one?
That's one. You're good.
Okay. Michael Langfitt. Michael Langfitt is the last winner. Michael Langfitt. So we got Chris Hazlewood, Jermey Theys, and Michael Langfitt. I will reach out to all of you guys, and I will figure out your size and all that. And like I said, if I don't have your size, it may take a little bit longer for me to get the shirt in and ship it. But those are the 3 winners.
I love that name, Savage Con. That's a good name for Connor, too.
That's Connor. Dude, so Connor is the kid. He was in one of the Bentonville videos. He had wiped out a couple times on one of the skinnies.
I don't think he's stopped riding his bike since then, has he?
Dude, he rides his bike every day. His Aunt Kylie posts videos of him jumping stuff in the yard. He's going to be
like 4-foot rock walls.
He's going to be the real deal. That's for sure. He's got a Rocky Mountain full suspension 26er. It's sweet. 26er, right?
I'm excited.
Congrats, Chris. All right, so we still got 21 in here. Dustin, you still in here? Say yes if you are. I want to know about this belt buckle. Is there a belt buckle for Steamboat Gravel? The people want to know.
Is Dirty Kansas still doing?
I think the winner made top 5. If you place, you get one.
Yeah, I think Steamboat did the same thing.
The gravel place is top 5.
Yes, Dustin said yeah. So Steamboat also does a belt buckle too.
Ooh, Steamboat. Dustin Stock did that ride. I'd like to do that one next year. Apparently, it's hilly too.
It's a cowboy hat too, right? Oh, no. We're getting corrections. It's a hat.
It's a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's kind of like a Crocodile Dundee style hat, I think. It's like a mix between a cowboy hat and that.
That's cool. Dustin, you with us? He rode on the trainer today. We were texting last night. We're like, dude, let's get outside. All right.
He said nope.
Hooked up with the old Specialized Alez. I've never seen that bike. Dude's pulling bikes. This dude's basement's a bike shop, legit. All right, so 2020 signed up for the Epic 150. If anybody's done the Epic 150 right now that's in here in this group chat, let me know what you thought of it. But apparently it's in Ozark, Missouri. It's 150 miles of gravel. I guess one year they had to there was flooding, so they had to pull people across rivers on ropes and stuff like that. That's insane. I'm not coaching. I'm a football and wrestling coach, and I used to coach track. I'm not coaching track this year, so I am going to have more time to train. So I'm doing the Epic 150. I put my name in for DK 200, and then when DK 200 is over, it's mountain biking. I'm gonna mountain bike, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your followers want gravel.
My followers want gravel,
so we're
and
gonna have to do some more gravel.
I'm still gonna do gravel rides. I really would like to get out to Steamboat for that one. That seems like a cool one.
See, I'm not signing up for DK, but I do plan on I wouldn't mind riding the day of, maybe going out after the race starts, do a little bit of the ride, and then coming back to the finish to see the pros pass. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, definitely. So if I don't get into DK 200, that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
It's a plan. Deal. Not all want gravel. That's fair, Micah. There was there was two people.
He wasn't really liking the gravel, I think.
Redemption, Rhys. He said,
I got my redemption at Bleeding Kansas.
That race was tough.
And we smashed that one.
We did crush it. So that was the redemption. But he said not all people want gravel. It seems like most people do, but there was a few people who said we want to see the KC mountain bike trails. Horns High Mountain Biking. He's the guy that he moved to Colorado, but he was like the guy in Kansas City for YouTube videos. Well, he moved, so I'm going to have to take his spot as far as the mountain bike content on the mountain bike, the KC mountain bike trails. So definitely some more mountain biking coming.
Adam,
what up?
Also the dad of Crazy Connor. Full send duo right there.
Dude. Okay. Adam just joined, and I got to say bye to Bugman. See ya, Bugman. Dude, you're awesome, George. You're going to do awesome things. Adam. Dude.
Insane.
So we're going down to Bentonville, and this was a couple months ago, and they got this new downhill section. This dude's been mountain biking for 2 weeks, and I'm following down with the camera, and he completely clears the first double. Completely clears it, almost gets bucked off his bike.
Rode it out on his front
wheel. The dude is freaking nuts. So now he's just got to get in a little bit of shape. If I'm calling you out right now, Adam, get on your bike, dude, because
he lives on an amazing gravel road.
Lives on gravel roads. He's got a Trek. He's got a Trek checkpoint.
Sick checkpoint too. Yeah.
Picked it up from Dave at Dave's Bike Shop. If you guys are in the South KC area and need a good shop, go check out Dave's Bike Shop. Best customer service. Great dude. But Adam, Nathan said I'm down for a DK group ride. Okay.
Is that the day before group ride, or is that the day of group ride? Because I want to do a day of group ride too.
Should we fill them in on what's happening a little bit?
On what?
Guys, so if I don't get in DK, he didn't put in for DK.
No. So
it's $280 just with the entry for DK 200. $280.
No support.
No support. So guys, basically you're paying $280 for a t-shirt, the finisher cup, and the patches or whatever, if you get the patches. Guys, I love DK. I'm all about DK, but they say that it's a lottery. I do not believe it is a lottery. They ask you how many DK miles have you ridden? Have you done any DKs? They ask you this. I felt like I was filling out a job application when I signed up for the race. You can't tell me if they're asking you all these questions, it's really a lottery. So I do not believe it is a lottery. I love it. I love the event. But I'm not opposed to going out there and just riding a solo 100 miles, pulling off right before Main Street and partying. A lot of you guys will frown at that, but I've paid my money. If I don't get in, I'm still going to give my money to the vendors and the food. I want to see everything. I want to be there. He said day of.
Yeah, I'm down. Even if you are racing, I'm still riding something.
I'm not going to be in Emporia and not ride. So if I don't get in, we're doing a group ride. Done. Nathan, let's meet up. Michael Tharp said, where do the DK 200 entry funds go? That's a lot of cash.
There's a lot of fanfare at the start and finish. There's a lot of people out there helping out with I mean, like the day of or was it the day of or the day before where we went and picked up all of our packets and
It
stuff?
was the day before.
There was a lot of people working there, getting everybody through because there's a ton of people in that community.
It's a great event. The money, obviously, guys, it's well worth it. Don't get me wrong. It's the best $280 I spent doing it last year. But if I don't get in, if they won't take my money, I'm still going to go there and give my money. Is what I'm saying is I'll pay the vendors. I'll pay the food. I'll buy a T-shirt, whatever. He said, pirate DK ride. Dude.
Or you can do that. You can just fit in with the racers, I guess.
Dude, yeah, and that's probably what
I don't think it's any private roads.
It's not private roads, and they're not going to. Are they going to tackle me off my bike?
Nobody's tackling you.
If I don't get in it, if I don't get in DK and I just do 100 miles out there and I start after everybody else and I'm just chilling, are they going to tackle me off my bike? No, and they're not going to any of you guys either. So let's just go out there and ride. Studebaker said lottery. That app made it seem like a way to reject you.
We all got in with not doing the lottery, but the
transfers.
Yeah, the transfers. We all got in last year. They're not doing
no more transfers. No more transfers. And I agree. The app was just it's a way for them to pick and choose who they want in. Dude, Colin Strickland won it last year. He didn't get in the year before. The winner from last year did not get in 2 years ago. Gravel Academy said, I paid $350 to climb 8 miles of Mount Washington. Dude, and that's what it's all about. I'm not opposed to paying the money. But if they don't take it, I still want to be in Emporia. I hope you guys can understand where I'm coming from with that.
Yeah, the expo is pretty awesome. There's a lot of cool vendors there. We got to meet Ted King, and we ran into like 3 or 4 Red Bull riders. Mm-hmm. We saw all the big sponsors like Garmin, Salsa, Trek. We saw all those guys.
Yeah.
Strava was out there.
Who was the dude, the Red Bull rider?
Dude with the long hair?
The dude with the long hair. He's done a bunch of DKs. He did the 350, but he's a single speed, like he was a mail delivery guy in Chicago.
Yeah.
Now he's a Red Bull rider.
Messenger.
Coolest guy. I got to interview him. Really cool experience. Studebaker said it's not a transfer, it's just a deferral. So basically, if you don't get in, you can defer your entry to the next year, which doesn't help anybody that doesn't get in this year, essentially. Nico. Yeah, Nico.
Yeah, that's right.
That was the guy's name. Russell Berry said, what about the Wilson 100? It's supposed to be the most scenic race ride in Kansas. Wilson Lake. Is that by Wilson Lake? Russell? I want to say it's by Wilson Lake. I need to do that one. I'm glad you mentioned that because that needs to be on my list for sure.
What was that one Scott sent us?
Nebraska.
That was in Nebraska. That one looked amazing too.
There's some gravel races up in Nebraska.
They had gravel worlds in Nebraska last year, I think.
Gravel worlds were in Nebraska last year. Guys, I need to start traveling. I got one of those cards, a venture card. So everything I buy, Dustin Stock told me to do this. All my purchases go in this card, and I've got like $700 in free flights right now. So I need to buy like a $500 bike travel case, and then I have $200 to fly somewhere. I got to come up with the funds to get home, but I need to start flying to some events. That's for sure. I want to go to what's the one out in California, San Diego? Belgian Waffle Ride.
Yeah,
Belgian Waffle Ride. All right.
A lot of the dudes that won or that were in the top 10 of that were on road bikes.
Yeah.
And it was like road, gravel, and single track, and they did it on road bikes.
Vegan Cyclists was on slicks, like 32s.
Who's the dude? The dude from Trek who won it last year. He was on just a road bike, road tires.
He was a DK too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the red jersey.
Strickland?
No, it's not Strickland. Blonde hair guy. Cole Murphy said not biking related, but Seahawks or Packers. Cole, I can't really say because I spend all of my time literally either at school coaching, riding bikes, or making YouTube videos.
I like the Packers because they're
Stetna. Dude, yeah. Lux Sports knows everybody. Nico, Stetna. Yeah, Michael Stetna, I think.
I'd say Packers because Aaron Rodgers is better in commercials.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. Dude, Cole,
seems like a cool guy.
I couldn't give him a legit. I don't know. I don't watch football enough anymore. I coach it. I just don't watch it. Stetna.
Yeah, he retired, I think, this year.
Stettner did?
Yeah, and he's gonna be doing all gravel races.
That's scary. That dude's
fast.
Ted King may no longer be the.
Yeah, he's not the king.
I'd say he's still the king, but maybe not for long.
Yeah.
She said, watch too many YouTube videos. You and me both, Lux. Studebaker said Vegan Cyclist had a good Belgian waffle video. Yes, he did. I saw that one all the way through. It was super good. His videos,
like 2 or 3 of them. Like he cut them up.
I don't know. He had one for sure. His videos are. I believe that Vegan Cyclist is definitely the king of the YouTube bike world. Besides Seth's Bike Hacks, obviously, and who's the Red Bull guy? Fabio Widmer.
Yeah, that dude's insane.
Russell Berry said yes.
Iceland.
Okay, yeah, Wilson Lake.
I would love to do the Rift.
45 Lies.
That looked insane.
Okay, 45 Lies said, what's with the fat tires on bikes? Good for sand and snow?
Good for everything. It's more comfortable.
Yeah. 45 Lies. I have a mid-fat bike. It's 3.0 wide tires, and I rode it in some fresh snow. I actually have a video on that, and it actually wasn't great in the really, really fresh snow. But
I don't think anything is.
Nothing. You could get a fat bike in 7 inches of fresh snow, and it's not going to be great. But if you're on the road, you have like a paved road with some packed snow, it's going to just cruise. My Trek Stash has 3.0 wide tires, and it's kind of becoming my all-weather bike. If it snows, I was out on the road today and snowed 22 miles. I rode 22 yesterday. They're just great. They're fun. It feels like a full suspension without the rear shock, really, in my opinion.
It's like driving a monster truck.
Yeah, it's like driving a monster truck. They're fast. Most of them they're hardtails. They're just quick. Mine's a hardtail. Lux said you have to head to Iceland for the Rift. I do.
I don't know if your points are going to cover that.
I do. Like I said, $700 in free flights. I need to look in. Apparently from KC, though, you can fly to Iceland. Or you used to be able to.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Nathan Dyke said decline rocks. All right. So, besides the Vegan Cyclist, a guy who rides a lot of gravel, if you look up gravel bikes on YouTube, Dustin Klein video is going to come up. This dude's videos are awesome. He's in Oregon. He's an artist. He's a working artist, does tattoo work, but rides in some of the best areas in Oregon. Half the time I feel like it's raining, but his videos are outstanding. He bought like a camper van. In his last video, he painted the camper van, and he like just takes this on little overnight trips. His videos are awesome. They're really, really good. Lux said, great chatting. Got to go. Lux, thank you for dropping those names and letting us know who those people were because we couldn't remember.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, Dustin Klein and Vegan Cyclist are 2 cycling channels you guys need to be watching. Dude, we still got 21 people in here right now.
Do you guys have anything better to do?
Yeah. Shouldn't you guys be going riding your bikes? Lights. Let's talk about night riding. You guys mountain bike or do you ride gravel at night? Dude, I want to do like a group gravel night ride.
That'd be sick. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Dude, like when the spring hits and it's nice and the gravel's not soupy, go throw the headlights on and go ride some gravel. We're going to come up.
That's one of our best rides. Were you in that when we did a night gravel ride?
Yeah, me and you did it.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Like my face felt like a windshield after a long road trip with all the bugs. But it was good. Lori said, thanks, guys. Have fun out there. Lori, thanks for watching the videos. Keep watching, please.
Yeah, hit up Casey Gravel Crushers on Instagram or Ty's Rides.
Yep.
And we'll post some stuff on group rides and try to get something together.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of tough with the snow and the crappy weather, but as soon as it warms up and dries out, we'll be putting a group together.
Yeah, for sure. There's going to be some group rides. We tried last year. Dude, Dustin, if you're still here. So Dustin's wife, my hoodie's all out of. Dustin's wife, Kylie, she'd be like inside watching their son, and we get ready to go for these rides. And we're like, yeah, KC Gravel Crusher group ride. All these people are going to show up. And then we'd be leaving. It would just be us 3. And so we're like, dude,
it took a year.
It took a year. She thought we were losers. She's like, these losers are always going on these rides by themselves. Like people don't actually show up. But last week, some people actually showed up. So hopefully she saw.
We had a good group show up.
We did. Brian Ladley said, building up my new 650B wheel set while I'm watching. Ooh, I've ridden one 650B. It was a Kona Rove, the aluminum Kona Rove. And I'm 6'2". I didn't love it. I liked it fine, but 650B is not really my jam. But those bikes can go anywhere. I've heard a lot of people who love 650B. Brian, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of bike is it you're building up that wheel set on? What are you riding? Studebaker said Night Rider 850. Let's do it. Studebaker, let's go. Stay posted. We're going to get a night ride going. Micah said later, fellas. Micah,
cool.
Thank you for joining, and thank you again for that fine piece of artwork. Gravel Academy said Massachusetts has a Dust to Dawn gravel event. Looks epic. Dude.
That looks awesome.
The last Dust to Dawn event we did was interesting.
The gravel one might be a little more more fun.
Yeah.
And safer.
Yeah, we did I'm glad you brought that up, Gravel Academy. We did a 20 or 12-hour mountain bike race in Oklahoma. The same guys who put on Mid-South, formerly Land Run, they put on a mountain bike race, and we went out there and we did laps for 12 hours. It was cold, but you warmed up quick, and it was free booze the whole night. They had like craft beer, like the high percentage alcohol, and like coolers.
Yeah, they lost money on you.
Yeah, it's fair.
We're at an hour. You want to wrap it up?
Wrap it up. All right, so Brian Ladley said Industry 9 650s, we'll use them on my Ibis Hawk MX. Matt, we rode with the other day, had a Hawk MX. All right, guys.
Is that the one with the fist?
It had the fist. It's called, I said, what's that called? He said, it's called a hand job. That's what they call it.
It knocks the mud off the tires. It's pretty awesome.
It knocks the mud off the tires, this little fist. All right, guys, we're starting to lose people. We're at 14. An hour left. We've been into it for an hour.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Guys, this was fun. Would like to do more of these as, kind of the year goes on. Again, Michael Langfitt, Jermey Theys, and Chris Hazlewood. I'll reach out to you guys. But I appreciate you guys watching all the videos. I have a lot of fun riding bikes. I have a ton of fun making the videos. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Like, share, comment, all that good stuff. And have a good one. Thanks, guys. It's been fun. Thanks, Studebaker. Thank you, guys. See ya.